Chargers.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Taken at the goal line.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
59.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Herbert on first down now. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Go.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's caught. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Herbert changing things up. Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Quick throw here to Hilton. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
But now he appears to be in some pain. More from L.A. in a moment. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down, Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Trayvon Walker from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
Rodgers now to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The tight end in motion right. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hey, go Lion. Let's go. Hey, Ram. Hold the troops right. 5-9. Hey, easy. 59. Go.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down.
Oh, that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
A 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. Back deep for the Jets, McCole Hardman.
Fielded at the 33. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards.
And the Jets will take over.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now Rodgers, a free play. And he is dropped. Though we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's get the call.
And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14.
Rodgers wants to change the look.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Alan Lazard. 62 yards.
And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Running on first down, Eckler.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. On the option right, Herbert. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Oh, boy, kind of hold your breath here because Justin Herbert, he appears to be in some discomfort after that last play. More from L.A. in a moment.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Quick throw here to Johnston.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. stick back to pass. Completes it to Davis. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, here's Rodgers.
Open man is Denzel Mims.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rodgers now on first down. And his pass incomplete.
And there was a good opportunity to just run a ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Rodgers going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 37. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
A give to Cook out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And complete right side to Cook. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. Able to find Lazard. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
They'll run with Cook. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Dalvin Cook
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything. Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That is caught by Mims. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Over 50. Hey, you block over here. Over 50. Got.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be caught downfield by Mims. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims, 41 yards. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest. You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it. Helping out his rack, right? RAC? Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
Complete to Johnston here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, go lion. Go, let's go. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler
With his second touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score.
extra point try now from Dicker. Herbert going to change the play here.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now they'll change things up.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8. Locates Hardman for another catch.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll try the wide side with Cook. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Rodgers now to throw.
Able to connect with Mims.
Touchdown! Denzel Mims with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
They'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle with Eckler. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they're going to speed things up here. It's Eckler again. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Eckler now between the tackles. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. This will be caught by Brown. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Chase Brown, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try the middle with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. Pushing his way through. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Now, that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This taken in at the goal line.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
This is 1st and 10.
21. Hey, Kappa. Hey, Ray.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Herbert on 1st down now. Forced out to his left. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's 2nd down.
Baylor Tiger. Let's go. Hey. Ready?
Herbert to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Herbert going to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Thomas Morstead now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's 1st down.
Hey, go Lion.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got Eckler. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Herbert. Johnston on a quick slant. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. Herbert. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition, work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
59. Ready.
One last throw here for Herbert. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with a second to play, they essentially need a recovery and a run back. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.